Here we go with another Alpha SC2 PheeniX series, and we're here on Friday night with a semi-pro game. It's going to be Team Nutria Esports versus Team PheeniX. And with that being said, let's just go bottom left hand corner on New Repugnancy, which is map 1. Oh no, actually it's game 2 first, and yeah, they kind of switched around, maybe a player is late or whatever. So game 2 will be first. New Repugnancy is the map, bottom left hand corner for Team PheeniX. It is unknown. And he's the Zerg, starting off with Hedge first, Gas and Pool. His opponent, top right hand corner, representing Team Nutria Esports. The Protoss player, Mr. Sane. And he's starting off with a Gateway, Expansion, Cybercore, second Gas. Looks like pretty much the standard over here as well. And therefore, yeah, let's just wait how this is going to play out. Do we have... yeah, which tech choice are we going to see here for Sane, for example? Is it going to be Stargate? Is it going to be Robo or Twilight Council? Everything's possible in this matchup, to be honest. And on the other side, how many Zerglings will we see? When will be the transition? And what will be the transition? Will we have a third base first? Or will we have some aggression before that happens? Okay, so Twilight Council it actually is for Sane. Gateway attack obviously being on the way, as well as speed on the other side, so this is just a standard thing. But then yeah, with this coming up, let's see, will it be Archons? Will it be Adepts? I'm not sure if it's going to be Blink, but yeah, you see the Robo, so it should be some sort of a drop. And the Zergling actually gets in. Oh boy. This is a full scout. He sees the Twilight and he sees the Robo coming up. Yeah, tries to hide, but the Stalker is on there. On the other side, Unknown, going for the third base, while he's also starting some creep. Has the second active tumor out. No tier 2 tech though, but the speed is about to finish at least. And here we go. I was about to expect that after not seeing any upgrade for the Zealots and also not for the Adepts, that there would be some sort of a Templar play, maybe Archons, or as it is, DTs. And yeah, let's see how that is going to work out. Tier 2 is just starting now, so in theory I think he's going to have enough time to just get some Overlords to become Overseers. And also the Roach Warren is going to help defending this quite nicely. The Adepts just clear the Zergling, so third base will be starting in just a bit. And also he's not showing the War Prison to just take out the Overlord. He's okay with this Overlord seeing what's going around here, because obviously he knows, everyone knows that there's going to be an Overlord. And Dark Shrine just finishes. 2 more Gateways finish. First Templars out, so the Gateways were a little bit late, as you can tell. One more, and one more. Come on, just do it. One more. Oh, actually 2 more, so the first weapon cycle was done already. So it seems like we have a Spore in every middle line though, which means, yeah, he was kind of preparing for Oracles most likely. And yeah, these are not going to be that effective, so I guess it's just going out, morphing them or merging them to Archons, and then back at home. Third base should be saturated sooner or later. We have 2 probes being made at a time. Also, we have some sort of a supply block here. The Immortal does not get out. And what's the tech choice on the other side? We saw Infestation Pit coming up before already, but what is going up behind that? Yeah, okay, double lever chamber now. That looks good, and yeah, quite a decent number of roaches, so I think yeah, DTs are not going to be a problem with this at all. But yeah, you see Archons will be here soon, so he's going to try and take out some creep, maybe take out a unit or 2. Reducing the creep actually is very nice already. Oh yeah, over Overseer coming in as well. So it wants to be mobile with anything that is detection. Yeah, some more gateways to just block off half of the expansion area there. And the creep spread actually goes a little bit further to the middle already. There's still 2 active creep tumors. Let's see how far they can go. And yeah, we have Unknown just saturating the third base while going for some more tech, I guess. I'm wondering that there's no infestors out yet. Let's see how long that is going to take. He's going for +1 range and also +1... +1 carapace. Okay. Unknown has to go early, so therefore they're playing first. Okay. Yeah, but that's a good thing about the Alpha League. I think most teams are mostly interested in playing StarCraft and not really in... I mean, obviously they want to win, but they're not like, okay, we want to win this by death win because we're over-motivated or whatever. So they just go in and... yeah, play some StarCraft. And I mean, there's a win on the line, but there's no money in here. So I think everyone is just here to just play StarCraft, the love of the game they love, the love of their game. And yeah, before I talk too much about other stuff, we have a Nidus coming up and 11 Swarm hosts. So let's have that in mind. While we have an Overlord over here, still we have a Zergling over there and a Zergling over here. So it should be, either on the left or at the top, either on the right or at the top with the Nidus, and then he should be flying with some Locusts, right? Now we have some more Ravagers coming up. Or is he actually just forced to defend? Maybe that's the case as well. And then the question is that going to be enough here? Okay, Protoss just turns around. Sane doesn't want to fight against this, it seems. And at some point I can understand that. On the other side, having the... oh wait. Okay, I was about to say we have a lot of DTs, but it's just the 2. So let's see what they're going to do. And then let's see what this is going to end up looking like. We have 1 Archon going down. And yeah, I mean, trading for free obviously always is a good thing. Oh boy, the Archon is going down as well. This is very hard for Sane to take, but let's see what this is going to do. On the other side, the third base is just being taken down. There's no chance of holding here. We still have the DTs there, but I think with the Spore still alive, this is not going to be that much more damage dealt, but not that much more. There's a expansion going down, or the hatchery going down, which is number 1. It's income. Number 2, it's production. And yeah, having less of that is always bad. Yeah, Knight is on the right. And some more Swarm hosts on the way actually, so it's kind of ridiculous. But what's in the Nidus? Nothing yet. Seems like he's just preparing for now. So, Locust coming in. Does he just snipe the Nexus? I guess he will, right? Yeah, and he should be successful, I guess. Easy peasy. Now let's take out some more Zealots and then that's it. At least he took out the Nidus. That's, yeah, just a very small thing in the trade for a Nexus. So yeah, the 4th base still standing. This base about to be finished again. I'm actually wondering that he's not transferring over the workers to this base simply. I mean, yes, there's no gas mining possible, but the minerals could have been taken with a way shorter mining distance. And on the other side, Sane now going for another Nexus. So he's... essentially, you could say he's kind of double expanding now. And we still have the weapons going on over here, but they're scouted very early. Due to the creep, there's a lot of time to react, and there's some roaches waiting there all the time. So let's see what this flock of units is going to do. I think this Nexus shouldn't be surviving, right? Oh, very close with the Warp Curtain. Yeah, nice Force Fields takes out some units, but it's not that many. Also, the Overseers do a good job, so the Ts are not that powerful in this fight. And he's going to lose the Nexus, or cancel it at least. Okay. And then Locust come in again. Zealot run by starts, but roaches are there, so they shouldn't be doing that much. This Archon going down easy peasy. And is he actually just focusing the army? Is he trying to take out some more Archons? I don't know, let's take a look at this. But yeah, as I said, roaches are just too good in that position. And it looks like Unknown is putting himself in a pretty decent spot here. I would like to see some more Overseers on the map, to be honest. Or Overlords, depending on if he has speed or not. He does not, so I think Overseers should be it, or maybe he should go for the Overlord speed. And then just put an Overlord over here. Oh, let's go back to the fight maybe. Good force fields. So oh boy, the Archons can do something, and also the Colossus do a lot there. But let's see how much more they can actually do. Locust landing, but they're not going to do that much. It's very good, like just 3, 4, 5 are landing. Yeah, he takes down 1 sentry. But I think that's something Sane can live with as a trait there. Still, he has no 4th base. Not replaced this one. Yeah, the roaches are just scouting in, trying to get a run by or whatever. Not really doing anything else there. I'm kind of wondering that he's not going any further with the creep. I mean, maybe he shouldn't go for this location because he kind of knows that there are always weapons. But this one at least could have been taken over to the top. And this one also could have been going any further. But then again, yeah, you have a lot of locusts coming in right there. And this is not going to be any big thing. Oh, this could be interesting. But yeah, the DTs, are they actually enough? I think they are. Oh boy. And yeah, if you have enough, then it looks like DTs are still pretty powerful if you have detection. But then they just go back. So yeah, a lot of roaches sent over here again. So they will be defending. Another thing is we have a 4-base Zerg who's building a lot of roaches, a lot of Zerglings now, adding some Banelings soon, I guess, with Centrifugal Looks coming up. Oh, 32 Banelings coming up. But yeah, his worker number was the thing that I was trying to get into. He's at 62, which is, yeah, it's not bad, but having 4 bases and 62 workers isn't the usual thing you see. Maybe you could go for some more, but he's always mined out, which might be the case because he has the swarm hosts and they're not the constant fighting units, but they have this cooldown thing with the locusts. Therefore, yeah, they're not always fightable, let's say. But then again, we have so many Banelings. Where do they go? Oh, we have the Knight is coming up and instantly Sane goes backwards. But the Knight is actually here out on the map, so it's not really doing anything there. Okay, 2 workers go down and that's it. This Knight might not go up at all. Also, creep tumors right that second when he wants to go further with the creep. The Protoss army is right there taking it out. So that's a little bit unlucky here. Maybe he goes out now though and wants to try and catch the units off guard. Or maybe try and snipe the base. Oh, it's over. His Locust will be there, but they're going for the army again. And yeah, with Storms available and also Colossus, yeah, it's not that good anymore. I mean, he needs the Niduses to just spread all across the map, but now it looks like all the Locusts, all the Swarm hosts are going down anyways. So you might want to transition into something which is Corruptors, as it seems. But let's take over the base of Sane again, where we have 3 Stargates on the way. Oh well, we should maybe watch the fight here. Let's see, good Storm coming in. And will this be enough for Sane? I think Sane has the better army, but let's see how much more units are there out on the map or in production. It's 30 more roaches coming up. But is it going to be early enough? The Corruptor is doing good against the Colossus actually, and this is a big part of the firepower, but stacking up all these Corruptors against Archons, not the best idea as well, but at least the Colossus will not survive that much longer, and then this will be the time where roaches might be getting some strength again. So yeah, the zealots actually take down the last spine there. And I'm wondering that there's no instant re-expanding to the top left by Unknown. I mean, losing bases against the Protoss always is pretty bad, but he just takes out all the army, which in a trade is pretty much okay, I think. So he's doubling the army supply now, but he lost 15 workers, actually a little bit more. He was at 62, I watched the last time, so yeah. In total he lost about 20 now. Yeah, 19 it is. Okay, maybe he built some buildings. Damn it. You're losing drones to that as well. But now I would like to see either, yeah, the big push that actually ends the game, which seems to be the decision for Unknown, and he might actually just take it here. Or the other one is double expanding, and as I say this, we actually have 2 expansions coming up, but this looks like Sane will have some problems dealing with this. We have the Void Rays coming in though. But yeah, the number of corruptors is pretty much decent. I mean, they're low in terms of health points, and with the charge you don't want to fight there in this spot, but yeah, I think you can just return back and then go in again. So yeah, as I said, 2 bases going up. Good old day 9 principle, going for 2 bases on opposing sides of the map. Then yeah, you'll have a good position because your opponent will most likely just attack into one location. But then let's see what this is going to do for Unknown. He's just pressuring in again, double the army supply. But as you see, as soon as charge is activated, yeah, there's not that much more the void rate, the corruptors will do. And now he's just focusing the base, which I think is a smart decision here. Biles not hitting anything, but I think he could just fight here. Also some more Zerglings coming in. These don't want to fight, I think, but then the base is going to go down. Void Rays, yeah, the number is getting lower. He's only at 3 anymore. There will be some more corruptors coming in soon for Unknown, but I think taking out the base already is a big thing. Also, he took down 18 workers besides this, so it looks kind of okay for Unknown again after losing his base. So this one is being retaken, this one is finished as well, so there's no mining yet. And also, both players are not replacing workers. So they're at, yeah, they're trying to go to 4 bases, and they are at 5 bases, but they still are around 40 workers, 40, 42 and 44. That's not that much. And that is actually going to slow down the game quite a bit, because simply they won't have the same income, so they can't build that many units, easy as it is. But yeah, you see at least some units being sneaked in for Unknown. And I actually like the creep spread right here at the bottom. He at least tries to go somewhere with it. But then again, let's take a look at the run by. Okay, there's a DT into choke. Not really any entrance possibilities. And then again, does he have overload speed in the meantime? No, he does not. Overload speed right here, right now. 1 overload to the main base. Very big problem, I think, with the army being out on the map. But let's see what he can do. Okay, the Stalkers at least get away from this. And I think he could have just fighted here. The thing is, if you have Corruptors and you're fighting the Void Rays, yes, that's not that good. But as soon as you throw the Biles, the Void Rays have to move and the Corruptors also get free shots. So I think he... yeah, I think he could still get in here. And as you see, he needs to run. He needs to run all of his army because the Zerglings are pressuring to surround everything. The Biles go down and the Void Rays will not be hit, but the time that they move is enough to take them out. And here we go. Unknown is going to take the first game for PheeniX. Time for the map. That was usually game 1, but now actually it's going to be game 2 because we had the switch. And yeah, we're in the bottom right hand corner of King's Cove. Here we go for Team PheeniX. It's Shakyor, Terran number 1 and Terran number 2 in the top left for Team Nutria Esports. It is soon. And if I actually have his name in mind now, I think it's the best troll if you name yourself soon, and always when you're joining a lobby you say, okay, wait a second. So everyone has to say the game is starting soon, right? Is this just to get a scout and get the Reaper, or get rid of the Reaper? Or is it some proxy starport or whatever? Let's see. We're gonna see soon, right? Oh, this has a lot of potential for silly jokes, silly wordplay things. So yeah, you have, or we have, a barracks with a reactor going for good old Reapers. Which is kind of unusual, I think. I don't see it that often. But let's see what these are going to do. Starport it is actually, proxy starport over there. So I expected there to be a Banshee somehow. And it's actually going to be more Reapers. That's interesting. Okay, so you're meeting one time. So you're meeting like to go for barbecue, or do you meet at a special LAN party or whatever? I mean, we, as Total Verplant e.V., we organize a LAN party for 200 people, and there are some teams, I mean, they are not really competitive esports team, but it's like former group of friends who are spread all across the country already due to studies and stuff. But yeah, somehow they gather back at home while we see a good fight here. So they gather kind of like in their hometown or close to it and just play some games together. And wow, this looks, it goes pretty weird actually. I wasn't expecting to end up having this fight ending up like this, but the high ground kind of made it at least work a bit for soon. I was actually expecting Shakyor to just take out everything. But yeah, let's have this one in mind. We have Cloak starting and the Banshee will be there soon, I guess. Expansion is on the way on either side. No difference over there. First Cyclone is out. Second one should be starting as soon as there is enough supply. Oh, I was actually there was a Liberator already. I missed that one completely. But yeah, the Banshee will be there soon. Or at least start soon. Same thing as with the Cyclone. We need more supply. And yeah, it started now. Okay, Liberator goes back in on the other side though. But will it do something? There is a potential. I mean, with the command center not finished, there is potential to get in. Oh, that was close. If he could have scanned, he would have gotten that. What's that? Oh, a Liberator over here as well. He didn't get a kill though, but he can't as well. So Cyclone, is he going to lock on? Yes, he is. Works quite nicely, right? Okay, de-siege and down it is. Good move by Soon. And yeah, he's actually up by 5 workers now, 5 army supply as well. So he's taken a pretty decent position. And where's the Banshee? Okay, we have this. We have him waiting for the second Banshee as well. Reaper's moving out again. Some Marines staying at home. Cyclone's still in position. Doesn't want to fall for any aggression there. But yeah, we see Soon waiting for the second Banshee. So he's going to want to go in and snipe some workers. And also the Cyclone could have some problems, right? Okay, Reaper's getting in. That's a worker for free. Marines moving out to the map. The Banshees, okay, now they move. I was kind of wondering why they are not doing a thing. But yeah, you see, Cyclone, Hellions are patrolling here. Banshees coming in. They're cloaked right there. And will they good for the Cyclone? Yes, he will. So the Cyclone goes down. This is going to cost him a lot of workers. He's just going in, focusing one after the other. Yes, we have a Raven, so that is going to help him quite a bit. But he's going to lose some Marines as well. And as we all know, maneuvering around the command center here is very nice for the Banshee player. And as you can see, he's going to take out a lot of workers and also units as well. Yeah, just focus fire and there you will get some more stuff. Also, Reaper's coming in again, so at the bottom we have a lot of pressure as well. And yeah, the auto turrets take down one Banshee in the end. And the Reapers will... okay, one will survive. One survives over here as well. So good harassment here. Good attack by Soon going on with the double Banshee. And another Banshee is finished over here. So he has still has 2 Banshees to attack in. And yeah, he has a lead of 17 workers now. Army supply isn't that far ahead, but in total, I think this is a very good situation to be in for Soon. He has some tanks at home. 3rd base is finished. And yeah, Shakyor is actually, yeah, let's say 3/4 it is, 75% or whatever. But yeah, it's slower. And Soon is starting to mine on the 3rd. Yeah, okay. This is going to go down, but let's see what these 2 Banshees are going to do. Oh boy, there's a lot of worker kills incoming. I think he was trying to, starting to shoot a little late. Could have just taken out some more. Very good move. He splits the Banshees. Oh. And does he get away? Oh, still in vision. Still in vision. And is he actually flying to the stop? Oh, we have Shakyor stopping there. Oh, so he missed it. So the Banshee on the other side is back again. No more energy though. And he's just sacrificing it, as you can see. He just wants to go for some more kills. 13 it is. And in the meantime, he's doubling the worker count. 3rd base is up and running. Tanks are there, and they're just taking out this little squad that was hitting over there. So it looks really good for Soon. Lots of Marines in production. The only thing that he's lacking is Medivacs, I guess. And he's constantly just building Banshees. Wants to get in over and over again. And yeah, why not? As long as it works, it's worth, right? And we have how many Ravens do we have? 2 Ravens and 4 Vikings. Okay, this one going down. And it's 2 Banshees over here. But yeah, they might not get that much more than... Oh, the tanks actually are... What is going on? He's getting so many free kills. Simply with the Banshees? I mean, yes, he's losing the Banshees in the end as well, but taking out that many workers, how many is it in total? 32 workers taken down? And yeah, delaying the 3rd base, therefore also, yeah, I think this is going to be, you can see all the tanks sieging. Oh boy, all the matrixes being there, but the Marines actually take care of everything else. So I think this is going to be it. Yeah, the GG well played is called by Shakyor. Soon is going to take out Shakyor and yeah, equals out the series. We are on Kairos Junction as match number 3. In the bottom right hand corner, here we go with the player for Team PheeniX. It is Sly. Hatchery, gas and pool for the Zerg. And Zerg number 2, red color, top left hand corner for Nutria Esports. This is SharpFlex. And he was actually going for the pool first build, sending over some Zerglings already. The Overlord was just being moved, so he saw what was going on, and he knows what's coming. And he's going for a spine instantly. That's a good move. So let's see. Yeah, Zerglings are out already. I mean, he needs to be careful by having the lower number. But with drones and also with more Zerglings incoming, this should be a good one. Could actually just mineral walk through this, but this should be held pretty nicely. Yeah, that's it. There's not going to be that much more to be done for SharpFlex with this attack. Also, the spine finishes, so Sly should, or let's say he could have cancelled it. But yeah, doesn't really matter. Let's take a look at the gas. Sly actually was pulling the boys out of the gas, so he doesn't have speed as well. But let's see what he can do on the other side. Zerglings will fall. The queen will stay alive though. Okay, that was a little bit over eager for Sly, I guess. Okay, yeah, Overlords. The usual locations, I guess, scouting the 3rd. Alright, the 3rds and the usual movement paths. And we had a Zergling in the main base, so I think he just kind of knows what's going on over there. But yeah, what's going on next? The guy with more gas actually is SharpFlex now. He was building the extractor quite late, but Sly wasn't putting his drones back into the gas, which means that he started mining gas quite late. And I was about to say maybe we will have Zergling speed a little bit earlier for SharpFlex then, but he's using his gas to go for tier 2 now. So maybe this also indicates that he wants to go for roaches with speed then? Or he's going to make Aelith proud and go for Midas instantly, but I think with the roach rowan coming down, we know which of these two it's going to be. Overlord taken out. Two more gases on either side. So both players transitioning into roaches mostly at the same time. Okay. Tier 2 finished over there as well. Third base for SharpFlex has just started. Did he scout that actually? Wait, let me get back. Yes, he saw that there's a hatchery starting. So yeah. Is he now preparing a push or is he going for the third base? That's the two options Sly has now. Because he has to do something. Or he's going to fall behind. Especially since, you know, I mean, if his Overlord would have been forced out of position and he didn't know about the third, yeah, you could understand. But for now, you need to take a third. I mean, you know about your opponent. And Sharp is also building some roaches, so it's not like there's a big chance of actually counter-aggression into this. And finally Sly goes for the base. But this is a little late, right? This one is finishing, the other one just starting. And also the circling, I think the circling just ran through the whole map like 3 or 4 times. It's ridiculous that he got so much scouting information. SharpFlex moving out now. Looks like he wants to go for the push. Evo Chamber coming up. +2 range also starting. Oh boy. And this looks like it's going to be enough for Sly, right? One more. Yeah. That's it. At least he defended. Yeah, but this is like the usual thing, like splitting your roaches, trying to get something done across the map. Like these should have been going to the third, but on the other side we have SharpFlex also going for some roaches to the third base, and he's actually taken down a queen. So that's a big catch already again. So yeah, SharpFlex after going for the pool first, not really getting that much damage in, but it looks like he's in the in the better shape. He's playing more sharp. He's just flexing his Zerg muscles, and I think that should be enough of silly comments here. So yeah, another run by to the third coming in. Maybe he can get some... Oh no, actually Overlords are there. Oh, but Overlords are in the middle as well, so this is actually going to deal some damage. But it's just A moving, so this is not going to do that much. Let's take a look at this. We have this spine available for Sly, but is this going to be enough? Lots of the supply of Sly is in production. He's clumping up behind this. But yeah, SharpFlex needs to pull back and get some more units down. And yeah, this was not going to do that much. We don't have more than one worker going down since we had no showing on the left that workers went down. So yeah, Sly at least holding here is a little bit behind in terms of army in terms of worker supply. army looks pretty much the same, and we all know if it's just roaches and you have like about the same supply, yeah, it's just defender's advantage, and then it's going to be back and forth. So yeah, both players just stay at home. Fourth base starting for SharpFlex. Oh, what's that? Okay, it's Novus here. Taking on some more bullets actually, and yeah, gets the supply block for SharpFlex. Roaches are out. Sly actually has more army supply. Also, he has Ravagers in there, which is beneficial. And he's going for more roaches. Oh, he catches some. He catches some of those. He's actually closing the gap due to the bios coming down, but a lot of the bios hit. And this is not good for SharpFlex. But is this all of the army that is actually there for Sly? Oh, we have the... Oh, he's actually trying to follow the Ravagers, and that might have actually killed SharpFlex. If he would have just A-moved into this, I think he would have dealt more damage. And now he's behind by 30 supply, and that actually might be something that could at least deal some damage. Let's see if it actually will. Yeah, he has more units, and that is going to be the big thing. Roaches will go down. Also, workers have been pulled. Yeah, now he's just trying to get the weakened roaches into Ravagers. I mean, obviously they're going to be attacked, but it looks like this is just going to be too much. This counter aggression by Sly looks kind of nice. I mean, yes, he's going to have some units coming in from all over the place, but the GG has been called by SharpFlex, and Sly is going to take the lead for Team PheeniX. For the fourth game in this clan war, we find ourselves on Turbo Cruise, and in the bottom left hand corner, there we go with a guy who needs to win now to keep his game in the game, keep his team in the game, to force the ace match with it. For Team Nutria, here we go with PheeniX. And in the top right hand corner, representing Team PheeniX, here we go with DERASTAT as the Zerg. And he going for a hedge first. Gas coming up as well. Oh, there was a follow, which is Vitror. Thank you, fine sir. Or lady, I don't know. Fine madam. So yeah, pool coming up as well. And PheeniX going for the gateway expansion, standard stuff. It's just walling off, easy as it is. And the probe is just patrolling. Okay, so expansion finished, second gas on the way for PheeniX. Yeah, it's PheeniX, oh wow. I think I don't have to say PheeniX that much this one. It's PheeniX and Team PheeniX. Let's see. Some Zerglings coming out as well. Zergling speed obviously starting. We have one adept coming out. But I think there should be another gateway then in just a bit. Or... I mean the Zerglings. Luckily the Zerglings are not really aiming for this location. The Shade will go through though, and there will be some Zerglings coming in. Oh boy. But against the Stalker, I think the Stalker is fine, right? If he's not getting surrounded instantly. Oh boy. Okay, good focus fire. Okay, he's going for the scout. That's a smart decision, I think, because stutter stepping with the Stalker would be just too good. Can you get a worker maybe? Yeah, at least one. Sees that there is a Stargate. PheeniX doesn't want to show which one it's going to be, but I guess he's trying to start something here as soon as the Zerglings get out, and it's going to be an Oracle. And yeah, that's actually the case. That's what I said before. Like, focusing the Ravagers was the big problem here. Oh, nice save. Very close. Getting down. Will he get it though? No. Adept will go down. Cancels the Spore. And there is a probe. And was it designed to just go out and take the third map? Third base? Or what's the plan over there? I don't think that this should be staying here due to walling off anything. Okay, it's going back home. And first PheeniX is out, while second PheeniX it is. Did he? Okay, he cancelled the Oracle. PheeniX goes for PheeniX. Second Stargate actually on the way. So, let's see how that is going to work out. We have the Roach Warren and the Infestation Pit for DERASTAT. And a lot of Zerglings now going across the map. The PheeniX are just spreading out. Maybe looking for some Overlords. But there's nothing to find for now. And he actually tells. Is he now waiting? No. He's just about to say, like, do you really wait for all these to get in? I think he should have just hided the PheeniX maybe over here. Then he could have taken down everything while being in the air. But yeah, for now that's not the case. We have the third base starting for DERASTAT. We have the creep spread going a little bit further over and over. And one thing I might have to take a look at is the creep spread thingy actually going slower as well? I can't really say from this point of view, from this showing. But is the creep spread spreading a unit and is going to be slower due to the fields? Or is it a building? I think it should be slower, right? Let's take a look at the PheeniX for the meantime with 3 workers, and he's going to take out some more Overlords as well. And the counter, well, let's say it's the counter, but we have Swarmos on the way, and Swarmos are not going to be that good against PheeniX, right? And we have that many Overlords going down. There will be a supply block in just a bit. Here we go. Knight is going down right there at the bottom. Let's see what else he can do. Queen actually should go down, but he's aiming for the Swarmos, I guess. And the Nexus is be cancelled. But cancelling the Nexus actually isn't that bad. Losing the units is way worse. And let's take a look at this. He should have lifted, yeah, at least 1 or 2. Yeah, there we go. Takes up 3. But yeah, they'll just be going back and forth. He needs to lift them again. Come on, just do it, just do it. You need to kill them. Okay, 1 goes down. The next knight is on the left-hand side. Okay, he's just hovering above them. Some roaches coming in as well. Another knight is on the left. So he wants to play the Nidus and Swarmhost back and forth game. Creep spread not really getting any further yet. This is not going to do anything. Oh boy! Lifting some of those, and now he has to run. And Roche is also joining in, so this is going to be very good. Queen's helping out against the PheeniX. But what is he going to do with all these PheeniX? He needs to just go in and take down some units. And yeah, he's going for the Queens. Smart move. So he's free to do whatever he wants. Obviously, Swarmhost will come out on the other side, trying to deal some damage as well. Yeah, lift them, lift them, lift them. You need them to be dead. Yeah, but let's take a look over here as well. Swarmhosts are almost ready to get some more Locusts in again. And is it going to be enough for PheeniX to hold here? DERASTAT is just sending in everything he has. It's Zerglings coming over. We will have Locusts coming in to the second base now. It's not really that much, but he's just going for the workers then. And that is going to be a very hard thing to take. Zerglings into the third base as well. And I think with DERASTAT just going in, I mean, he is at 40 workers against 54 of his opponent. So he's actually overwhelming with the Zerg power here. Some workers going down, well, I say some, but it's more than 20 already. And yeah, that's the problem if you just send in Zerglings against PheeniX. Yeah, you can kill them, but it takes a lot of time. Also, the Locos will not be able to take down the Nexus, but it's so much damage being dealt. 23 workers going down. DERASTAT still down in terms of workers, but the damage he dealt was pretty nice. Also, everything over here is not really mining, and he's just sending in some more Locos as well. Is he going to take down, yeah, the pylon? It's going to be the first target, so that is reducing the power as well. Or the reproduction power. In the meantime, we have 2 carriers on the way. I wasn't even seeing that while casting all this stuff. 2 carriers out, but yeah, the Nexus down. Third base not present anymore for PheeniX, and PheeniX is kind of supply blocked as well. Okay, Locust coming out over here. They will be going to the main base, unpowering the Stargate most likely, maybe taking on the fleet beacon, or just go for some more workers. Everything could be the case. Yeah, it's going for this one, and then he's just stutter stepping forward, going for some more workers, one after the other going down. And now Zerglings again, guys. Yes, we have 2 carriers. Carrier's not that strong anymore. We have nothing in the gap to just protect the rest of it. And yeah, this is going to be some more dead workers. Also, the mineral line from the main base didn't really mine anymore. And yeah, I'm wondering that he's not just going to the main base. He's also not attacking the gap over here from the other side. So this could have been opened way faster. But it looks like this is just a slow death of PheeniX. It looks really good for DERASTAT here. I mean, yes, there is a third base again for PheeniX, but at what cost, guys? 11 workers just went down again, and he's just following the workers. He doesn't really care. He just tries to take down so many as he can. Yeah, just takes down the warp. The units that are warped in are almost dead when they spawn, and yeah, goes down as well. In the meantime, DERASTAT actually went for some workers, up from 40 to 50 now. Army supply pretty much looks the same on either side, but yeah, every trade is really good for DERASTAT here. With this Swarm Host, I'm wondering that there's no more, or not an additional Nidus on the left again. I mean, yes, a creep tumor should be good. And here we go. And is he just fungling, or is it going to be Marines underneath it? Yeah, he's just chain fungling them. And he's losing a lot. I wouldn't say waste, but he's using a lot of energy on this one. Yeah. And 1 Infestor goes down. I think that was good for DERASTAT as well. He's taking a base on the right hand side. It's halfway done. Nidus should be here on the left, I think. But it's just carriers now, or maybe a Nidus right in the face of PheeniX here as well. And the roaches just go through. 1 carrier is not going to be enough to hold this. But is PheeniX now simply going for the base trade? Nope. The answer is he's leaving the game with the Knights finishing on the other side. And therefore DERASTAT is going to take the 4th game. And with this we have a 3-1 victory for Team PheeniX.